Hi guys, welcome to Souls No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your Timeless Tarot. Whenever it is that you're tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, we're going to get you a message for today. Bear in mind, guys, these are general readings for the collective. You can be any sign to tune in, but please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Even if that means there's only 20% of the reading that resonates. Don't take it all on board if it's not your story. Right, can we have a message for the collective for today, please, Spirit? We have a message for the collective for today. No way. Divinity. This was out yesterday. Then we have new life. I'm sure we had this exact combination. This is so weird. It might have been the first reading I did with this deck. I don't know now. I haven't even edited those ones. So I can't remember. 24, focus. Oh God, that's so weird. Right, okay. Bottom of the deck, 24, focus. Can you see that? We've got like the bow and arrow. It's giving me Sagittarius energy. Then divinity is card number 20. And new life is card number 4. So we've got 24 and 24. And what are the chances of that? Let's see what this is about. So it just feels like, as it says there, there's a need for you to focus here. Focus on what it is that you want. Focus on creating this new life for yourself. 24, let's think of the energy of that. It reduces down to a 6. So 6 is about solving problems. It comes after a difficult or challenging period. So, I don't know, the universe may be asking you to focus now. You're out of a difficult situation. You've sort of instigated some kind of change, but now it's time for you to focus because there's a new life that's either opening up. Some of you could be stepping into your divinity. So it could be because you've already stepped in your divinity that this new life is opening up. Very well could be tuned in or connected to your intuition at this time, because 6 represents, the number 6 represents your intuition as well. Overcoming any difficulties that you faced in the 5 energy like we discussed. It's the energy of giving and receiving. So it may be that you're about to get back what it is that you gave or what it is that you put out. I'm just seeing like this arrow. If you think about an arrow being fired, is that the right word? Like you think about an arrow being fired, it moves in one direction. So whatever it is that you've put out, whatever it is that you've focused on already, I feel that you're about to receive, because the 6, we've got 6s all over this reading so far. We linked back to, that energy of giving and receiving. So, I don't know, that might be what's allowing you to overcome these obstacles, is that the wheel's about to turn in your favour. Right, show me divinity. Show me this energy. Look at that, the 9 of Cups. And the Magician in the reversed. Right, okay. Show me new life. Show me this. Fool. This is like the same damn reading. I've already done this reading. But like a week ago, I swear. The same cards. I'm sure the 9 of Cups and the Fool in the reverse were in it as well. Show me this new life. You've got the Fool in the reversed. Right, and this is so strange. Right, okay. Show me the Fool in the reversed. Right, Knight of Wands and then the Strength card. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. Right, let's leave those there. Right, we've got Divinity coming out with the 9 of Cups and the Magician in the reversed. As I was saying, what you put out, you're about to receive. It's about to come into you. These bowls are almost being magnetized, drawn towards the woman in the card, and the genders of the people in the card. They're not important. You could identify as whatever. It doesn't really matter. But we're just talking about your ability to pull something in to magnetize towards you your wish fulfillment. And then we've got the Magician, and in the upright, that would sort of clarify exactly what this Nine of Cups is talking about. Nine of Cups is you getting, what it is that you want. The Magician would speak about you magnetizing that towards you. The Magician is all about your will, your determination, you having all of the tools of the tarot, you having mastered each of the suits of the tarot, which puts you in alignment for you to access this literal, what do you call it, like a vortex of all the things that you've been asking for, this swirling purple energy down here. It's like she's pulling from that. So I feel like this is why it's important that you focus. Focus with intent at this time, because you're pulling something in. The Magician in the reverse, to me, this just feels like a delay. It feels like a delay, and I'll tell you why. Whenever I get a reverse card, it points to the card that comes before it in the tarot. I've said it before. Never really thought about it in terms of the major arcanas, but we've got two major arcana cards that are both in the reversed. Like I say, your wish fulfillment, delay. New life, delay. Something's not happening yet. Or it's your ability to focus on it, which is why it's not here yet. But if we think about the card before the Magician, because it's come out in the reverse, is the Fool. And what's the card before the Fool? It's the last card in the tarot, because the Fool is the first card, being a 0, unlimited potential. So the last card is the World, closing out an old cycle. So this new life isn't going to open up until an old cycle's been closed, basically. It's the same damn story that I've been getting since January. There needs to be a closing out of an old cycle. If you think about the World card, let's grab and leave that there. Yeah, there's a burden. Right, let's leave those two there. Let's go find the World. It's the last card, last major arcana card, should we say, in the tarot. Card number 21. It speaks about having learnt your lesson. It speaks of freedom. It speaks of release. It's that wrapping up of an old cycle. It's not bringing any of the baggage of that previous cycle with you as you embark on the new journey of the Fool. But the Fool's in the reverse. So it's either this new beginning hasn't opened up for you yet. You haven't closed out this cycle. You haven't closed out this cycle. I feel that this is where you're at. Because this is I've just looked through the deck. This has come out in the upright. I feel that you're in this energy right now of completing this old cycle. Like I say, learning lessons. Understanding that you can free yourself from whatever cycle it is. We spoke about this Divinity card, and I read it out of the book in the last reading. And it was speaking about making choices and making decisions based on unconditional love, but for not just for people outside of yourself, but for yourself as well. So you may be making choices and making decisions to close something out. But until that happens, like I say, you're not going to be able to pull in this wish fulfillment. You're not going to be able to take this leap of faith towards your new life, towards a new timeline, towards an experience that you haven't truly experienced before. This isn't repeating a cycle. Well, that's what the universe is saying. This new life isn't for you to do exactly what you did in the old life. It's for you to show up in a brand new way so that you are actually able to manifest your wish fulfillment, your creativity, to stand in your power and your confidence in your divinity. The universe is kind of saying, well, what's the point of me providing you with a new life if you're going to do with it exactly what you did with the old one? Which is why you're being asked to focus here. Oh, yeah, and then look at that underneath. Transformation. So if you're, as I was saying about that arrow, what you put out is what you get back. So if you've gone through this transformation, this new life is going to open up for you. If you haven't gone through this transformation, there isn't going to be a shift. Because look at that. We've got the shift. Focusing on your transformation is what is going to bring the shift so that all of this opens up for you. And then we've got like a moth. We've got transformation with the butterfly, then we've got a moth with message. For some of you that have undergone this transformational work, think of death card energy. So closing out cycles, like I say, allowing aspects of yourself, not just your external world, but internal and external things to fall away that no longer serve you, that are impeding your growth or impeding your transformation, development. If you've done that, the shift is coming, and I feel that some sort of communication or message is coming in that's going to spin these into the upright. So the new life is going to be here. Your ability to pull in your wish fulfillment is going to be here. There's some sort of message that's on its way to those of you that have been focused on your transformation. Like I say, we've got Sagittarius energy here. You've got Sagittarius energy with the Knight of Wands. The Magician is Mercury, so Virgo, Gemini energy. The Fool, it gives me like Aquarian energy. It's just the Uranus. I don't know why, for some reason. I just want to keep saying Uranus energy, which speaks, it's like the god of air. It's about change and reform and looking forward. So if you've been doing that, like I say, you've been focused in that kind of way, you're going to receive some sort of communication, which is going to be the catalyst that kind of allows this new life to unfold for you. Because like I say, yeah, there's a shift. There's a shift. Not everybody's going to be here. Because like I say, we've got the Two of Wands at the bottom, Two of Swords, sorry, at the bottom of the deck. And that's not seeing the truth, and that's not seeing or having any clarity about what needs to be closed out. What's stopping this new beginning? Where a transformation or a shift needs to happen in your life. You could have people whispering in your ears that are kind of allowing you to meander off, off course, so to speak. But there's a need here to embrace and follow your passions with this Strength card. We've not really spoken about these two. With the Knight of Wands and Strength. This is fire energy. Strength is Leo. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. Now, Sagittarius rules the 9th house. We very rarely speak about Sagittarius energy, outside of it being like Jupiter and luck and expansion. But the 9th house is all about philosophy and wisdom, ethics and values, higher education and religious education, spirituality. It's grounding that, literally this. I was going to say, it's grounding that spiritual 9D energy, but bringing it here on earth. And that's exactly what manifestation is. You're pulling from the ethers. You're pulling from a spiritual dimension, but you're wanting to manifest your desires, your wish fulfillment. You want them here. You want them to be tangible. You want to be able to touch them and, have your hands on whatever it is that you're manifesting. So there's something about that 9th house energy that's really, really important. I don't know if this wisdom or like I say, the philosophy is coming through in some sort of communication that you're having spiritually. But the Knight of Wands speaks about being innovative. It's someone that's not afraid to stand out, do their own thing. This is somebody, like I say, that's very creative. A good communicator. Walks still, marches to the beat of their own drum. So if you're not in that energy, then that's why a new life isn't unfolding for you. Because if you're going to do with your new life what you've done with the old life, the universe is saying, well, what's the point? You may as well live the life that you're wanting to live. Well, not wanting to, but that you're living now. Unless you're going to do something different with it. So this would be finding a way to feel confident enough to march to the beat of your own drum. With it coming out next to the Strength card. Overcoming what is stopping you from taking this leap of faith. I say following your own passions. Right, that's so fascinating. Right, let's pile these back up. Bottom of the deck here we have the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So more Sagittarian energy with the Ten of Wands. King of Pentacles, we're looking at Taurus energy here, which rules the second house, which is all about your money, how you make it, what you, I suppose, find value or place value on or in. So there's something that may need to shift in relation to your second house, whether it's work, money, income, a burden that you're carrying, a financial burden that you're carrying, or financial responsibility that you're taking. There may need to be a shift in that. I'm not really sure. But the King of Pentacles is usually very dependable. People would go to the King of Pentacles if they need, money or finances. So maybe you've been carrying the financial weight of somebody outside of yourself, or taking on a financial burden or financial responsibility, or at work you may embody this role. And the universe is asking you to look at that and close something out. Like I say, you need to be making choices and decisions that are in your own best interest as well as outside of yourself. Because you won't get, like I say, this new life if you're going to come into money, but then you're going to give it all away. What would be the point of manifesting the money? And it's not about the money. It's, like I say, it's what you're going to do with the money. The money will come. But you've got to have a clear idea about what that money represents. It's not the money itself. The money is just energy. But if you want to travel, which the World card can speak of, or if you want to put that to invest in a business that's going to, serve humanity. We had Uranus here for this Fool card. On the other side of it, then that's what you want the money for. You don't just want the money for the money's sake. You want it to be able to invest in the things, your dreams, the things that are going to make you happy. You've got to be clear on what those things are. Right. I'm going to leave that there. Let me pull a couple of these readings. I love this deck. Right. Any final messages in relation to divinity, new life, focus for the collective? Any further messages? Occupation. So this new life very well could speak about occupation, or what you do for work. As we were saying, second house, how you earn your money, what you do to get your money. Right, any further messages? Great fortune. I spent all that time on the King of Pentacles talking about this. Main female. 34, 26 and 2. So as I was saying, it's got something to do with your second house. So money, income, work, what you do for work, your values surrounding money, as we were talking about with the King of Pentacles, responsibilities that you take on, financially speaking, or in work. But there's great fortune that I feel is on this new path, or in relation to this new life, but there's something that you've got to close out. Whether it is, like I say, something to do with how you perceive money that needs to shift, or there needs to be a transformation relating to it. But you've got to apply wisdom to this situation and make choices and decisions accordingly with that divinity card. And then we've got main female. Oh, and then faith. Shit. And then toil and labour. So I don't know if there's something going on where, like I was saying, you're over giving to somebody. You're financially taking on the burden of responsibility. Could be of a feminine energy. Could be showing up in your life as a friend, a family member, a partner. I don't know how. But there's somebody here that's working really, really hard to just have something taken. It makes no sense. That's what needs to be closed out. Whether you're being coerced to give this money away, or this is actually being stolen from you, I don't really know. Oh God, this is the strangest reading. But this is why the new life isn't opening up until this has been all closed up or wrapped up. Right, let's move these and grab you some advice and guidance. Wow, we have ancestry, tree, family reunion at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if this is a family member. whether a family you've created or, you know, your family of origin that has been taking or expecting you to, like I say, carry the burden or the weight of something financial on their behalf. Right, show me any advice and guidance that you have for anyone resonating with this reading, please, Spirit. Oh my gosh. Right, let's take the one on the table. Key, opportunity. Yeah, there was an opportunity coming in. Butterfly. Metamorphosis. Look at that. We've got the orange and black. Card number 22, card number 19. Transformation and metamorphosis. And it's like I say, this new doors are opening. They will. You've got to go through this transformation. We spent all of this time talking about that. Right, let's read that out of the book. I'm not even going to pick the ones up off the floor because there's too many. Number 22. Butterfly. It says, you may be experiencing many changes and even feel like you're transforming into a whole new person. A process that's not always pretty or comfortable. Inside a chrysalis, caterpillars must break themselves down completely before they can remake themselves as butterflies. And that's why, like I said, this new life isn't open. You're in this metamorphosis process now. It says you might be in the process of shedding who you used to be by moving away from people, places and things that no longer serve you. But remember, metamorphosis happens over time and there's no need to rush the process. This painful process of transformation is preparing you for the next step on your journey and these new opportunities that want to come in. You may be considering changing the way you present yourself, including your appearance and interests. Don't hold back, because this is a time to make those changes. The person that you're becoming is aligned with your higher self. So free yourself of concerns and welcome the ways you will emerge beautifully transformed. Exactly. So you just need to be focused on your transformation at this time, which is exactly what we were talking about. And that is what is going to usher in the shift. There's no point in pushing it because, like I say, until you've transformed, it's going to be a repeat of the old cycle. And that's not what you want. And that's not what the universe wants for you either. So allow this transformation, this metamorphosis, however long it takes, it's going to be worth it because on the other side is going to be this new life. Great fortune, new opportunities, because you will have allowed like what needs to change and closed out, as we said, these old cycles. Right, and learnt the lesson. I'm going to leave that there. That was absolutely fascinating. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Have a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye.